It is that time. It's time we go ahead and cover the KOSMOS LED kit for the Full Mechanics Aerial. So in this video, I'm pretty much just going to be doing a super simple, super quick, short unboxing. And I'm just going to kind of go over some of the items that are in this. We're going to go over the contents and just kind of show you what it does. Thanks for watching all my videos and showing tons of support. You guys are absolutely crushing it. Do not forget to like the video and feel free to subscribe. Alright guys, so this is the all-in-one set. This is not like the smaller box that we did for the Calibarn. Whenever you get this box, essentially what this is going to come with is this is actually going to come with everything that you need so you can mess with the LED. So, upon taking this little cover off, you're going to see you have some cards in here. Let's go ahead and go over this one. Pretty much this is just going to be telling you a couple of QR codes, so if you want to scan, see some more KOSMOS products, if you want to, really they're all going to take you to 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕣𝕥. They're just going to showcase you more of the KOSMOS products and what you can get. If you kind of look further, you'll see you get your little aerial manual. Everything is in Chinese. I'll go ahead and be the one to tell you it's Chinese. It's not Korean, Japanese. So if you're going to use your Google Translator, good luck with that. Pretty much it's very, very simplistic. This is the only part that I think I'm gonna have an issue with, but I'm doing the homework right now, man, so I think I should be able to get it and have the tutorial set up. I mean, I'm fixing to kind of knock that out. The instructions are pretty simple, you guys. It's just knowing what parts do what and you know what goes where, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about that. I've already opened one of my contents, so I will be able to kind of help you figure out, you know, what all this is and where everything goes, okay? All right, so taking a look at your contents, your stuff may be stapled together and it may look like that. You can go ahead and unstaple everything and kind of pull everything apart as you want to get familiar with it. Starting off first, you're going to have your solo wireless power unit. So this is going to have a little plug-in that'll go into the main powerhouse, and essentially this is how you'd be able to use LEDs without having to plug it into a wall. The black and the white cable here are actually going to be what hides all the cables from the Gundam. So like, let's say you have 3 strings just chilling. Well, this stuff you kind of twist it apart and it's in a tube, but when you twist it apart, it gets bigger. And so when you let go, it kind of closes in on whatever you put it over. But yeah, that's pretty much what you get in here. This is your clear and your black version. We'll go over the smaller stuff next. So taking a look at your next 3 baggies, you're going to see some pretty cool key elements. So essentially you're gonna have this piece right here. This is gonna be for your bits. This is gonna be for the bit effects. You're gonna put this on the backpack and you're only gonna have 1 screw per bit trail. So it's super easy. It's not complex like the 1/144 scale. So that's pretty cool. This, I believe, is actually gonna go into the shield unit. So that way this can kind of light that up. And yeah, it's actually fairly simple. This is going to attach into one of the ARM LEDs, one of the extended pieces that you have, so that way it can just kind of channel a flow and light up. And then over here, these are actually going to be the internal reflective pieces that you will place on the inside of your chest, so that way it can kind of replicate and imitate the permit score a lot better. So sorry for the rotation, but yeah, just definitely pay attention to how you're supposed to place these on. We're gonna do the tutorial. I'm literally watching the video for Gunpla style, so we will figure out how to do that for you guys. So putting that off to the side, that's what you got there. All right, now taking a look at the rest of your product, you're going to see this, but yours isn't gonna be as, you know, jumbled up as mine. Mine is actually, it looks crazy, it looks like a mess, but this is a combination of the headpiece, what's going to go in the gun, what's going to go in the legs, what's going to go on the back, and what's going to go on the backpack. But don't worry, you're not here to learn about this, you're just learning to see what comes in the box. Also, this is a great way to tell, hey, did I mess up? Did they mess up my order? Did they give me something I wasn't supposed to get? Do I have all the contents to do what you guys are doing? Then taking a look at the rest of your box, let's go ahead and pull this out here. Everybody knows what this is. This is called a remote. Say it with me, chat. Remote. It is gonna have this little plastic piece of paper in here, so that way it can save that battery. Whenever you've got everything put together, only then would I say probably remove this and just kind of start playing with it. All right. Kind of going a little out of order here, you're gonna see one more bag, and that's because essentially one of these pieces goes onto the backpack to kind of give like a little bit of a higher highlight kind of reflection to it. And you get an extra set of eyes in here for the aerial, but also that little green part that goes over the head. And essentially, I think this is just kind of made from a little bit more of a translucent and a neon perspective, so it should just glow a little bit more. You can use the original parts, but I would definitely suggest using these, as, you know, if it's meant to glow, then hey man, you're meant to use it. If you actually pre-ordered your set, you'll get a cool little display stand there that says Gundam Aerial along with the suit, and then it says, you know, 𝕬𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕣𝕥 Use Mobile Suit AS-122 Shinsei Development Corporation Unit, Full Mechanics 1/100 and High Grade 1/44 scale. And then it says KOSMOS Light Up the World. So that's pretty cool. Looks pretty dirty. We'd have to clean that up. It definitely has a scratch protector on it, so we'll take that off when we're ready. But yeah, that's definitely something else you should get. So this piece is actually going to be your main powerhouse, okay? What does that mean? All right, it means that you can either plug in a Type-C USB to a power plug and plug that into a wall and use this stationary at a desk or whatever you choose. Or if you take that wireless battery pack that I told you earlier, there's gonna be this little white cable here that's gonna go in here, and as long as you have three AA batteries, you can literally just turn this off and on and use it wirelessly, and it becomes a really awesome piece for your desk. Now you're gonna wanna be very, very careful with this part right here, because essentially this is what everything's gonna have to plug into: the chest, the arms, the backpack, the legs, the torso, the shield, the gun, the bits. So definitely be careful. And you're gonna wanna do a test on all your products, man. You're gonna wanna just kind of plug this in, get a little battery unit, and then as you kind of pull out, you know, your electric pieces, just kind of plug them in one by one here, you know, just enough to where you can wriggle it out and not, you know, tear a cable or anything. So that is your power bank. You really don't have too much more from here. So taking a look in this little slit here, you're gonna have 4 bit effects here, and then you're gonna have 4 shorter ones. So again, you're gonna have 8 pieces. On this white piece of paper is gonna be one lone, like 2 centimeter decal that you're gonna have to place on one side of these, and then you've got to place another on the other side, right? So you're actually gonna have, I think it was 2 spares. So if you happen to F up or make any accidents, you're perfectly fine. They got your back. What I definitely suggest you do, I had to do this with my Calibarn, get some alcohol wipes, or just get like some toilet paper or a napkin, just put some dish soap water on it and just clean these off, so that way, 1, the stickers from the decals can stick a lot better, but 2, so it can look a lot better whenever you actually use your LEDs, so that way you're not just highlighting a bunch of finger smudges. So there's that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out my LEDs here so I can just kind of help you guys and guide you and point you to what everything is. Be careful as you pull everything out. Don't tug, just kind of gently pull and just kind of guide it through. You're good there. So starting off here, this is going to be actually for your leg. So you're gonna want 2 of those, right? I do see we have 2 of those, right? 2 straight paths. So make sure you've got 2 of these, set these off to the side. These are gonna be for your legs. So this is actually gonna be for the backpack, like the actual back, right, on the FM aerial. And essentially, I believe, no. This is gonna go into the backpack. This is what's going to light up the backpack. Excuse me, I'm still also trying to get my shit together. Now this right here, this is actually a really important piece, okay? You're gonna wanna be super careful, because this piece is your head, your chest, and a little bit of your shoulder pieces. So you see how you have these 2 little connection points? Well, let's see. This is actually meant to be cut, okay? There is 2 little white lines, well, there's 3 little white lines here. 1 by the edge of this white plug-in spot, 1 on the middle, and then 1 on the other edge, right? So you're gonna wanna actually cut the ones on the edge before the plug-in spot, so that way you can put these apart. And essentially what's gonna happen is each of these is gonna go into the shoulder bits, and then it'll go from there. So again, body, head, torso, backpack, 2 legs, since we have 2 pieces uncut, 2 shoulders. You're probably thinking, well damn, what else do you have? This is actually going to be for the guns right here. So this tiny little piece we're supposed to bend, fold, and just kind of put in a vertical stance. But yeah, this right here is what's going to power your gun. And like I said earlier, we have that other little black piece. That's what's going to be for the shield. So there you have it, guys. Stay tuned for the tutorial on how to do this. I definitely am in the middle of doing everything. I'm actually fixing to build the mechanics. I just finished doing my custom paint job, so pretty proud of that. It took me, I'd say 5-6 hours of painting. But you guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for supporting. Go Gunpla.